Hey, good morning guys. Welcome to PoyganOutdoors. I'm Bobby, and today we got a little hodgepodge of stuff to do. First off, well, I guess you guys gotta enjoy the beautiful sunrise. First off, we gotta get some LP tanks filled. I know, exciting. For those of you that don't know, or I guess kind of a life hack for you, is don't go to the gas station to fill up your LP tanks. I don't know what it is, like 25, 30 bucks to get a filled LP tank, and then it's more if you have to buy the tank. What we do is we go to an LP distributor. You know, like if you live out in the country or whatever and there's LP tanks, there's somebody that goes out and fill them. Go to them guys. You get them for like $10 for a 20-pound tank. So what we do, I'll show you here in a second, but what we do is we take all the neighbors out here in the country, and we grab everyone's LP tanks. And I look like the Unabomber driving down the road, but it's pretty sweet. Saves you a lot of money. It's cheap. So yeah, life hack of today. I'll show you here the back of my truck. I still got to add in mine and another neighbor's. But yeah, loading them up. Let's hope we don't crash. Alrighty, we're in the truck now. We got all loaded up. Yeah, so what I was saying is, you know, don't go to the gas station to fill them up. If you got an LP distributor near you, if you're, you know, somewhere around the country, go to them. It's like $10 to get those 20-pounders up. We go to Dale Gas and Oil in the town of Dale and fill them up. But yeah, we just go, all the neighbors and I mean, it's literally like once a year because everyone has like 20-pound LP tanks at their house. I don't know. But anyways, so that's what we're up to today. We're gonna do that right away this morning. They're only open till noon. And then after that, we have to get a load of wood. We have a delivery this afternoon, so I have to get a face cord ready and get loaded in the truck. And then my buddy and I have been working on that semi-truck load of oak, and we split a lot, so there's actually not much left, and we're gonna get that split today. So that's gonna be in this video. Yeah, stay tuned. Oh, and also if you didn't notice, we are driving the non-Chevy, or the non-John Deere. We got Black Betty today. This is Santana's truck. This is the truck that we had an issue with. It's starting, and then we brought it to our mechanic in one of the other videos. So the mechanic, like I said before, he replaced the distributor cap and the rotor. He did that again. It still was acting up, and he actually replaced the, I believe it's called a crank sensor. I'm not really too sure, you know, what it is. I've never really heard it before, and I'm not a mechanic at all, but it's worked. We haven't had any moisture in the air, so I really haven't been able to test it. So I'm kind of looking for the first rainfall here, which isn't going to be for a couple months. So hopefully that fixes it, but at least now we have an ice fishing truck. It's like 12 degrees, 15 degrees this morning. It is cold this morning. So we'll be doing some ice fishing here before you know it in these trucks. So hopefully we can take you guys along. But anyways, yeah, so stay tuned. We got them all filled up. I don't know if you see them back there. Don't really know if that's legal, but they had a sign there as long as they're upright. So, and he filled them. One thing that I'll mention, better turn that off. One thing that I'll mention for the LP tanks, you can get them filled up as many times as you want. The only thing you have to look out for is the handle. So there's like a tri-type handle. That one's okay. That's like the new valves. I should say the valves, not the handle. There's ones that are like stars that have like 4 or 5 little jets out there for your hand for the valve, and those are the old valves, and they can't refill them. I'll take a picture here if I remember of the new one, the good ones, and those ones you can get refilled. You can take those older ones and get them exchanged at Quick Trip if you wanted to, but we got so many of them, I just left them there for the guys. They can deal with them. So, but anyways, we're on our way back, and we'll get that wood loaded up, and you'll see us back at home. See you then. Alrighty, so we're gonna go ahead and stack this wood and get it into the truck here. Stay tuned. Alrighty, so we had the whole house in here, stacked it all up into there. Obviously in the whole house you don't know how much is there, so we bring our little wood rack in here, and then that's one face core. It's 4 feet by 8 feet by 16, give or take. And then we'll go ahead and we'll toss it back into the truck here. I'm actually going to be stacking it in here, so you know, I bring this rack out, which works, but it'd be kind of nice just to throw them in there and then stack them in the truck, and then know, okay, this is a face cord, this many rows, or so on and so forth. So that's what I'm gonna do. Take a little bit longer, but then I don't have to bring out this rack and do what we did. I could just pull right up with the truck, do the rows, and we're good to go. So here we go. Alrighty, so we got that done. As you can see here, it's 3 rows, and it's just up to the top. You know, that's an extra piece up on top there, but it's 1, 2, 3, and then you got a little bit of a half row on here. So what I'm actually gonna do, I always throw in a couple of those odds and end pieces, kind of like that one up there. I throw them in there just so that they for sure get their full face cord, and everyone's happy with a little bit of extra wood anyways. So anyways, that's that. We pounded it out. Well, of course, I had to show you Black Betty. So yeah, so we got this thing back. Like I said before, we really think it was the crank sensor, but we did get the cap and the rotor fixed in there. And then my truck, the John Deere, that one, I kind of wish I had the GoPro that day. That one's gone, or wrecked too. But what happened was, when I would turn, I had it in 4-wheel drive. It was a snowy day, and every time I'd turn when 4-wheel drive, it would crack when I turned. Like, it would make a knocking sound. You know, whatever. It's an old truck, and for these trucks, we know that there's going to be repairs every year on them, and it's pretty much when it breaks, we fix it type of thing. We do try to be proactive on stuff that, you know, is dangerous, obviously, but the 4-wheel drive has worked now for 4.5 years, with that knocking sound. And there's another issue with it in reverse, but that's beside the point. But anyways, yeah, we fix it when it needs to get fixed, when it's broke. This one I had in 4-wheel drive. I had to go pick up those parts for the chainsaw video that was a little bit back there, and I had it in 4-wheel drive, and it made a big knocking sound, and I'm like, oh boy, that's not good. And Took it out of 4-wheel drive to see if it would stop knocking, because it never did it when it was in 2-wheel drive. It's just 4-wheel drive. But even started doing it in 2-wheel drive, so I knew something was wrong. So what we did is, when this one was done, we just swapped out the John Deere truck with the Black Betty. Brought the Black Betty back, and now we have this one operational. It's working fine, no issues so far. Knock on wood. We're on our way to that delivery, so hopefully we don't have any issues. Otherwise, it'll be a great YouTube video for you guys. But yeah, just give you a little update on that. The John Deere Green, that's my truck. This is Santana's truck. And yeah, so we'll do this delivery. Hopefully it goes well. We'll keep you updated on John Deere though. What's going on, you guys? Just unloaded that delivery there. You can see the truck's empty there. Just like the last delivery, this guy also, he helps me unload. So I didn't record it. But yeah, we took care of that. We're on our way home now, and we're gonna get some splitting. And that was a load of oak, probably I'd say like 60 to 75% oak, and then 15 to 20% hickory, and then there's a little bit of ash in there. So the way we do our wood is we have 3 categories. We have premium wood, which is like your oaks, hickory, ash, locust, like the really good high BTU woods. The ash, because it's so dry, you can usually burn it right away. And then we have regular firewood, which is your like maple, your silver maple, your elm. Elm is good burning wood, but people don't like it because it usually smells like swampy or whatnot. So we do put that in the regular stuff, and then your box elder, your popples, that's the regular. It's hardwood, but it's just not as high a BTUs. And then the third category is their softwood, so all the rest is pine. We actually don't sell much pine. We ended up almost giving it away to friends or whatever for campfires and whatnot. But yeah, so this was a load of premium wood. So like I said, it was 60 to 75% red oak, and then the rest mainly was hickory and a little bit of ash in there. We only have one more face cord left. I just messaged the guy today to see if he wanted it. One of my other customers, he buys usually like every 2 or 3 weeks, and it's been almost a month now, but I did stock them up a little bit, so hopefully I can get that out of here, and then we're done with wood for the premium side anyways for the year. I do have a little bit of regular that we're burning right now that I could take a couple face cords out of, but I really don't want to. We're getting down there in our own wood for ourselves. So, but anyways, yeah, so that's it. We're on our way home. The next little clip you'll see here is we're gonna split the rest of that trailer wood, which is again oak and mainly red oak and a little bit of white oak. So stay tuned. What's going on, guys? We are back at home, and we're gonna be splitting here. We actually don't have that much left. This is the pile. So I had a buddy stop by, and him and I just went nuts splitting. This is what we have left. Probably a face cord there, and probably about 2 face cords there, and then another 2 there. So I'd say almost another 2 cords of wood left, and we're gonna pound it out. So here we go. Another upgrade. Let's see What's going on, guys? It's the next day. It got too light out, or sorry, it got too dark out. How about that? Too dark out last night to do a closing, but it snowed today, so you can't really see what I did, but we headed to the pile. We probably have, I don't know, a little over a face cord left, I'd say. Probably about an hour's worth of splitting, and then we are done with 11.5 cord, pulp cord semi-truck load. So we are getting there. Let's give you a look at the pile. Obviously it doesn't do justice with the snow, but you get the picture, you get the idea. So yeah, thank you for watching. Please subscribe, like, and comment down below, and stay tuned for more videos. Thanks for watching. Rin. You